The cat is out of the bag. Proof has now been furnished that India had nothing to do with the election in Canada in 2021. A lot of things have happened, and I need a small slide deck to explain all this to you. So if you could first kindly like this video, and if you have not already subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel. It would make our job much easier. So here we go. Canadian bureaucrats that monitored the 2021 election tell Foreign Interference Inquiry that they were not informed of any potential Indian government interference in Canadian elections. CSIS determines no India role. I thank 𝗣𝗬𝗏 𝗢𝘂𝘁 for providing the primary links here. So here is one part of the conversation. 𝗣𝗚𝗿 𝗜𝘅 is asking, to reframe my question, I'm asking if the panel considered specific instances where threats constituted by Indian disinformation. And then Marta Morgan says, not during the writ period. 𝗣𝗚𝗿 𝗜𝘅 says, thank you. And because there was no information, she adds on. This is Ms. Natalie Dewin. Because there was no information suggesting that there was disinformation or originating from that source in the Canadian information ecosphere during that period. Ghum firke, I mean, circuitously she's saying that there wasn't any involvement. Like, look at the next series of exchanges. 𝗣𝗚𝗿 𝗜𝘅 is asking again. So, based on those briefings that were provided about Indian disinformation by CSIS or any other agencies, did the panel conduct any deliberations or conversations about assessing a threat and considering an announcement to counteract Indian disinformation in any electoral ridings in Canada? Ms. Janice Sharrett says, I think what my colleagues, I'm going to try it this time. So we were briefed by the SITE task force at the outset of our work around capabilities of foreign actors and some of the tools that they would possibly use. When we entered into the election campaign itself, we were being briefed on activities and the intelligence or information that was coming about how those capabilities or those tools were being deployed. And I do not believe during the 2021 election that we saw evidence of Government of India using those tools in the campaign. Now, there is a link here. Somehow, it's now beginning to dawn on everyone that China is trying to instigate or trying to put India as the person who's doing all this trouble in Canada by using its stooge, Pakistan. This seems to be the route that China is taking. So they want plausible deniability. But wait, they are caught with their hand in the cookie jar. The Trudeau Foundation, established by Justin Trudeau's father, and by the way, this person that you are seeing here is Alexander Trudeau. He's Justin Trudeau's brother, and he's also a son of Pierre Trudeau. And they are connected with the Trudeau Foundation. And Trudeau Foundation misled public by stating China-linked donation of $140,000. I'm not 100% sure about the crore number. It could be 1.16 crore. So let's just stay with the US dollar. It was a Canadian company. So what happened was two Chinese individuals who claimed to be naturalized citizens of Canada were associated with the company, and they said that this was the company that gave the donation, so everything was hunky-dory, except everything was not. I'm going to provide you a couple of links, and you can take a look at that to see how China may have donated $140,000 to the Trudeau Family Foundation. As to how it got split, we don't know. It could be even used in the foundation, but clearly a trace has been established of money originating from China and landing in Trudeau Foundation's kitty. So this part, the CAG, again, they have the same equivalent of India's CAG. He said that he or she, I don't remember the gender, cannot probe Justin Trudeau. So basically, this happened in April 2023, approximately a year ago. And they said that, we cannot be looking at that. But what has happened since then is the opposition, Pierre, has really upped the ante, and he is demanding a probe. Now, to top all this, on April 9th, a person by the name of Bhutta Singh Gill, who was chief of one of the Gurudwaras in Edmonton, got gunned down. It is believed that the person who gunned him down is also dead, and along with the two, there's one other person who was with Gill, who was also a construction company owner, He is seriously injured. I don't know what happened to that gentleman. I hope he survives, because he may be able to give some valuable information on what happened. Because this whole story has an angle that it is India-based gangsters who were essentially blackmailing some of the rich Canadian Sikhs, and if they don't pay up, then they try to assassinate them. This is the new line that is being taken. Anything that happens where there is a connection trying to be established with India, you have to take it with a pound of salt, because this is the problem with the Trudeau administration. They have really burnt all their bridges. They have done a whole lot of waltzing around the truth, and all this just to keep or to shore up their Khalistan loving part of a small Sikh lobby. But that lobby belongs to a party called the NDP, and their leader Jasmeet seems to have an amazing amount of influence on Justin Trudeau. I can't guess why. I mean, of course, if he withdraws support, this government will collapse. There will be elections again, and who knows where the chips will fall after that. So this particular instance where somebody loosely remarked that there was Indian interference in Canadian elections has now been proven false. I hope this drumming up of anti-India rhetoric in Canada dies down. They have some serious problems. They have a lot of natural resources, but they have a lot of issues, and they have really not recovered post-COVID. So what we are seeing here is all this grandstanding because they want to try and make a deal with India, and that deal looks like is not happening according to their needs or their will, and therefore they are trying to put anything and everything they can, throw some mud and see what sticks. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications.